WINGZZ912 on Instagram. Looking at me, Almighty Shoe Review. Appreciate everybody for hitting the thumbs up, hitting the notification bell, and subscribing. Please stay tuned and stay tapped in. June does not have a lot of heat, but July does, and a lot of that info is coming in. So as I find out, and I'm done celebrating my birthday, I promise Gemini season's over, I'm going to have way more content for y'all. We got some New Balances coming in, got dunks, and we had dunks before the shock drop, you know what I mean? So understand, this is the place to be, you know what I'm saying? You get a lot of info, so I appreciate y'all staying tuned. As always, appreciate and showing love to the Trap Exclusive. That's the squad that holds me down, you know what I mean? One of the greatest cook groups around. Got all information on all types of shoes, from raffles to just shock drops, locations up in Boston, everything. In store, we doing it all. So if you're interested and you want to learn how to sit up here and inquire like I got, you know what I'm saying, make sure you get down below in the description and hit that link to join the Discord. I promise you, whether a collector or reseller, you get your money back, you know what I mean? Now, today, as you can see, you kind of probably got a little hint of what's going on, but I want to talk about the politics, and then also, when I talk about this shoe, there's another review that's coming up behind it. I'm going to definitely give a comparison, so, you know what I mean? A lot going on, especially with Nike, Jordan brands, so on and so forth, you know what I mean? A lot of back and forth, and we just going to go ahead and get to the bottom of it. Now, with this particular shoe, Jordan has finally taken over, so now this is under the Jordan and Jumpman umbrella. This is no longer under Nike, you know what I'm saying? And they really started with this particular pair, and I'm kind of glad I got them, because these are so good, and you know, not even going to talk about it. You already know how I feel. I've been telling y'all Airships might take over the Jordan 1s, and a lot of people slept on it, but now you're seeing the proof is in the pudding. So let's start with the box, you know what I mean? And all blacked out Jordan 1 box. Funky, I like this though, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get into the colors. Summit White, Gunsmoke. Yeah, you already know I'm talking about none other than that Jordan 1 Airship. Yeah, smoke gray. I call them smoke gray. They had Gunsmoke on them. Either way it goes, it's so dope. Favorite details. So now that we got them in hand, let's get into them. Alright, as you know, classic Airship with the two tones, but they added a third in there, and I really like this variation, you know what I mean, what's going on. As always, you have the upper that is made of that premium leather that looks so good, but the check and the collar is made out of this gray suede, long hair suede, and it's simply amazing. It is soft, it's supple, it feels so good to the touch. As you can see, that leather sits good on that toe box, and then once you go up, we have the white tongue that leads right into that Gunsmoke and gray Nike Air tag. We have the classic all-white midsole, and then we come down to that darker gray sole for that offset, and that is just a chef's kiss to the offset of that other gray. Looks real good. Then we have the darker gray sock liner along with the white insole, and we also have the alternate pair of laces in the darker gray. So as y'all can see, you know, we definitely went through our lanes and our layers and our flavors of these Airship 1s. We had the green, we got the yellow back here, we have the orange, and those were all leather. Those are just leather on leather. And then as you can see, we have the Every Game pack. That's when they introduced the suede involved, you know what I mean, into it. But then, you know, they got the embroidered heel on them, you know what I mean. But this one, I feel like is a great combination of all these variations of the Airships that have come in. You have that clean, the leather is just so clean, and I just love the cut of this silhouette and the way that they just stitched it together. It's just so beautiful, and I just love it. It's just simple yet elegant, you know what I mean? Cashes out every time. And to put the quality suede on there, that long hair nappy, come on man, like you can't beat that. This soft, supple leather, soft, supple suede is just very awesome, and I love the embroidery in the heel. And yo, the embroidery on the heel is always, that's just my thing, because the Every Games we're supposed to have bike air because of Nigel, you know what I mean? But when we found out those were his custom pairs and they weren't coming out like that, we got every game on the back. But to still see this Nike Air, like, you know what I'm saying, in that clean stitching and the darker on top of this lighter gray suede, like, it's just a chef's kiss. I'm telling y'all, man, I won't say I fell off because I still cop my Jordan 1s, you know what I mean? I have my Lost and Found, my tag teams, I have Lucky Greens. I'm still copping ones, but I love Airships so much that I've just been on a tear. And lately this pop, you know what I mean, the craze has been catching on like wildfire because there's a lot of people that have been talking a lot of trash about Airships, but yet they're buying them. In fact, it's so many people buying these. You got every game pack sitting under retail right now, which is ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but you know what I mean, the resale game is just out here, y'all out here buying everything, and y'all don't even got no type of proof about, like, you know what I mean, how you going about it. I get it, you buy a shoe, hope it goes up, and then try to resell it. But that's not working no more because now they're just putting tons of shoes out, so you have to do your research and know what's going to be of value and what's not going to be. And I'm sorry, even with the resale market being low on Airships, I feel like when everything catches back, these are going to go up and go through the roof because they're really doing all of the like individual colors straight up two tones, you know what I mean, from green and white, yellow to orange, you know what I'm saying. My year got the royal blue, and they have the black ones coming out, the black and white ones coming out. But you see what I'm saying? The simplicity is going to be a big thing, you know what I'm saying? So if you have it, if you don't have any pairs of Airships and you're interested right now, go on the resale market, grab as many as you can, because I promise you the numbers are ridiculous on these, and I can't even believe it. Now, mind you, these have been selling very well in comparison to Jordan 1s because Jordan 1s have went up to $180, but these have a retail of $140. So a lot of people are also thinking about the profit margins that are possibly available when you already, you know what I mean, $40 under the retail of a Jordan 1. It makes a lot of sense, and then you just add that on to whatever price that you added. Yeah, it's a good investment if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? But I leave that up to everybody else. Now the thing about these is when they released these a couple days later, they released the Jordan 1 High OG Wash Black, and I'm not even going to start talking about them right now. What I'll do is I'll make sure I give the review, and then I'll have these in the building so we can go ahead and give a little comparison head up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm in love with these. I'm really in love with these. I'm really happy with these. I will be wearing these very soon. And I have a ton of Jordan 1s in this color, you know what I mean? I got 85 highs, I got the Tokyo Japans, you know what I mean, KJPs, and I have these, and I also have the Wolf Gray SB Gum Bottle Lows, so gray might be my color for the summer, man, you know what I'm saying? But never mind that, one more quick look so we can go ahead and get this review cracking and bring out the chef and let you know what I'm rating these. Great bottom. Alright, so when it comes to the chefs, they're getting a 10. You can wear these with anything. You're going to be able to wear these with anything. These are just amazing classic shoes that just give you so much use, and you can just do a lot. I mean, come on, it's gray. You know what I mean? You can already finesse gray. It's going to be a beautiful summer shoe because of the light hue. But when you want to go to the winter, you can switch up to the darker and you can play off of that. Like, it's amazing, man. Like, this shoe is really one of the better Airships out of these guys that, you know, stick to a particular colorway, or you know what I mean? There's a lot of work involved, you know what I mean, with an outfit. But with these, yeah, these can almost go with anything, you know what I mean? Definitely something that you should add to your collection as a collector. And if you're a reseller, I'm not going to lie, you might want to stack up on these because I'm doubling back. These shoes in about a year or so are going to be crazy, and everybody's going to want the simplicity of just white and one color, you know what I mean? I'm giving it the dunk treatment, you know what I'm saying? Like, they started flooding the block with all those dunks in simple colors, and everybody just went crazy, you know what I'm saying? These are going to follow suit, you know what I mean? They're going hard with a lot of black toes and coming out with a lot of Jordan 1s that flooding the block. The only ones that I really feel are worth it that are going to be in the future are the Reimagined Royals and the satin. The satin ones that's coming towards the end of the year. Like anything else, I'm not really even hyping up. And we're not even going to get into that UNC Jordan 1 that's coming real soon. But, you know what I mean? We going to talk, you know what I'm saying? As always, though, like I said, please get a 10, the classics. Get in the comments, let me know how did you feel. Did you grab these? How you feel about the Airships? And now that Jordan Brand has the Airships under their belt, you know what I mean? Does that mean we're really about to get super flooded with them, or do you think they're going to be a little bit better and, you know what I mean, kind of give us heat here and there, you know what I mean? But get in the comments, let's discuss this, man. As always, love, appreciate y'all tapping in, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, spread love, make sure you hug on your loved ones, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's all we got, you know what I'm saying? And by any means, keep them sneakers clean, man. Y'all already know the motto. Before you go buy resale, come here and get the details. And if we out there lacking, you know we snatching. This is not a game. We not playing. And I gotta get my money up for July, because July is SB. It's just all SBs. So, stay up.